the way of the Lord.
This is behind the scenes of Godspell.
For a tech role. It's just wonderful to see this many people that want to be involved in this production. Thank you. Before we get started with the audition, first off, this will sort of be like the holding room for audition, and Liam is our stage manager for the show, and so he's going to be kind of helping out tonight. He'll have the list, and he'll give me all of the forms, and so he'll know the order in which everyone's going. So what he's going to do is he'll bring the first person out into the hall of the choir room, and when that person goes in, he's going to come and get the next person. So we won't have a lot of people hanging out in the hallway making noise. Y'all are free to practice on your own, but stay in here so that Liam can reach you with the megaphone. He is the only one allowed to use the megaphone, by the way, other than me. If I hear anybody else using the megaphone, you're fired.
You're fired. What is your special?
No. All right. For those of you that are new to this process, to the audition process, the way this works for a musical is first we're going to do a singing audition, and that will take place in the choir room. So like I said, Liam will get the first person up. You'll go into the choir room, you'll sing your song, we'll work with you maybe on it, we'll do some other things. I have some other audition things that I may ask of you in there. I don't know what it may be, but it may just be a spur-of-the-moment thing that I think of. But whatever I say to you in that room, and whatever you do in that room in terms of your audition, please don't share that with anyone else, because I want some surprises, some spontaneity to be a part of this audition. I want you guys to come in there, and for me to ask you to do something, it needs to be sort of a surprise. You don't need to have time to prepare for some of the things I might ask you to do in the audition. So is that clear with everyone? Please do not share what you did in the audition when you come out here. Okay? So that's different. We haven't done that before, but this show requires that. All right? And then after the singing auditions are all done, once you sing, everyone come back in here, just hang out. Then we'll do some other things that I'm not going to tell you. This show requires people and actors and really characters that aren't afraid to make fools of themselves, to be silly, to have fun, go out there and be confident. Because guys, every single character in this show is on stage the entire time. And they tell the story. Guys, everyone thinks because this is Godspell that Jesus sort of runs things. He's a big part, obviously, but the ensemble tells every single parable. One of them will step up and will take lead on telling the parable. So it's different than Jesus just telling the story and then having all the ensemble members just listen to him. It's a lot different. The audience are basically the worldwide discipleship, whereas the ensemble members are like apostles. They're meant to go on and continue telling the stories. And this is preparation for you as apostles to continue the work of Jesus after He's crucified. Does that make sense? That's sort of the idea of the show. So I need people that are going to have fun, put themselves out there, be confident, make fools of themselves, and not be afraid to sing out and take charge, because these characters are constantly jockeying for position in this show. All right?
Father, hear thy children's call. Humbly at thy feet we fall. Prodigals confessing all. We beseech thee, hear us. We thy call have disobeyed. Into paths of sin have strayed. And repentance have delayed. We beseech thee, hear us. Come sing about love that caused us first to be. Come sing about love that made the stone and tree. Come sing about love that draws us lovingly. We beseech thee, hear us. Sing. We come to thee for cure. Guilty. We beg thy mercy